the 49ers get for Jimmy G.
Okay. So I've heard fourth, I've heard second, and I've heard first. Fourth or third, I would say, as far as a trade pick. But I'm wondering, can we wheel and deal here? Can we wheel and deal here? Can we lump Jimmy in with maybe another player to get an even better player? So
Okay.
like I think Greenlaw and Aziz, their contracts are coming up.
Okay.
So one thing you could do is you could extend Greenlaw, and then you could trade Aziz. I don't necessarily want this to happen. I'm just putting a hypothetical out there because it's nice having all three of those gentlemen on the team to be able to step in at any moment to play any role that they need to. But at the same time, if you've got it like that and you've got success at bringing guys in and training, coaching them up, why not start taking advantage of that? Why not start, bringing a guy in who's, a fourth round pick and coaching them up till they are worth, somewhere like a second round pick, and you lump Jimmy in with it, and then boom, you got yourself a first round pick, or somebody who you wouldn't be able to reach as far as get, without having to give, the first round pick for.
Yeah. But I would agree with Kim. I mean, yes, I would too. I would too. But maybe with some entries and desserts, not just for the yes, basically full cost. Yes,
And a little bit of bacon jelly.
true.
Have you ever had bacon jelly?
Not a big bacon fan.
Oh, no. This isn't really like, okay. So what you do is you take a whole bunch of onions, you cook them
Okay.
down over hours until they're almost black, and you cook them down in like bacon grease, and then you like add the bacon back in and you kind of stir it in. So it's just like onions and bacon, and you just kind of put it over the top, and you kind of spread a little bit around and then cut it off, and you got onions and bacon with this.
Oh, I see.
Also put it on some baked potato. Oh.
Mm-hmm. Never tried that. So, okay. I mean,
What a Jimmy and McGlinchey. Whoa, what about that trade?
I would say this: if a team made, if that was the team, I mean, at the receiving end of this, the team that I support, let's say, for example, let's say Houston, just a hypothetical, they make a trade for Jimmy plus McGlinchey for whatever the players we have, I would riot and I would protest until they fire the GM or the coach or whatever made the decision.
Now think about this. Now this is the perfect duo. Okay, this is the perfect package deal. Okay, you're talking about an offensive right tackle who's
Okay.
not a very good pass protector, right?
Okay.
You got a quarterback who's not good at passing. Just
Okay.
have Jimmy hand the ball off and have McGlinchey run block. You play them both to their strengths. Super Bowl. I'm joking.
Yeah. Hard to agree with, yeah. So, but okay. Now you said third, right? You said third. So I would also say third based on multiple reasons. Like, for example, Alex Smith.
You could even get a second. You could probably get, because he's a starting quarterback. You know what I mean?
That's true. But let me argue
Low
differently on this,
second.
right? Right. Now let's say this is his second season. He was like, I mean, yes, he had injuries, but this was his second full season that he played through entire season. He missed 1.5 games. Yes. At the beginning of the year, people said Jimmy Garoppolo will bowl out because he's pushed back to the wall. Did he bowl out? No.
No.
20 touchdown passes against 12 interceptions. He did not bowl out. We saw that during the playoff game, especially how hard he was struggling. Then people say Kyle Shanahan's playbook is so complex, blah blah blah. When he goes to his next team, he will just start enjoying being a quarterback, enjoy the game, and he will do it. I'll tell you this. What will change is the names of wide receivers, tight ends, or whatever the players that he is going to miss who are wide open. He missed George Kittle. I mean, I don't have to name the names, the each and entire player, the wide receiver or tight end, whatever that he missed even during the Rams game. Because right now, I mean, I agree that he's a starting level quarterback.
Can I jump in real quick?
Yeah.
So this is a copycat league, and already people are trying to copycat Kyle Shanahan. So, well, what up, Brandon?
Brandon,
What up? Check
thank you
out
so much.
Hockey Royalty. That's where you can find Randon talking about his Kings.
Yes, he did an episode yesterday with three other
Yes.
gentlemen.
Yes, but where was I? Oh, what was I saying?
So you didn't let me finish. So let me finish.
Yeah, you finish. Maybe I'll come back.
So as I said, the only thing that is going to be changed is the name of the receivers or the uniform
Yeah.
that he's going to miss. Because watching that game against Rams, playoff game, when he missed George Kittle during the first drive, I was like, you don't have to be a genius. You don't have to break down film just to see the mistakes this guy is doing. Because usually, to understand the mistakes made by a good quarterback or whatever the starting level quarterback, you have to go to that film background. Usually, what all 22 or whatever. But just on the screen, even without support from Troy Aikman or Tony Romo, you can see from your naked eyes, oh, this guy made a horrible mistake. So that's the state Jimmy Garoppolo is in. So I don't know how going to a different team or different playbook, whatever the scenario, going to help that, because he has been in this league for 8 years. We haven't seen enough improvement from him, because let's just be realistic. He was a second round draft pick. He was traded for a second round to 49ers. So he is going to be just Jimmy Garoppolo that we know throughout the years. So that's why I'm saying probably third. If somebody is really crazy, it might change. So final answer is third.
So, like I was saying, I remembered. So the playbook, it's too complex. If he stays in the league long enough, that playbook's going to come right back around him. What is everybody looking for in coaching and stuff like that right now? Everybody's looking for the Kyle Shanahan coaching tree. And if they're not looking for a coach that was in this coaching tree, which is like obscene to me to just be like, oh, this is, how you're picking coaches because he worked with this one guy. No, what do they have? What creative stuff do they have? You're just getting somebody's a copycat anyway. But it's going to come around, whether it's from somebody who coached in the tree or it's somebody who was like, oh man, we need to bring that to our offense because everybody else is doing it and it's working. So I have to do it too, or else I'm going to be looking like an idiot. You know what I mean? So it's going to come back around at some point. You know what I'm saying? 1 to 2 years, all these teams are going to have most of these plays, some of these concepts in their playbooks, and it's going to be, a consistent part of their playbook.
Yes. And Pino is in the building, by the way.
Pino. What happened to the red dot?
Yes, dot has changed.
It went away. I remember when it came back.
I mean, I agree with Brandon here, because basically, yes, Steelers can win with him, but not the Super Bowl until they find a long-term solution. But I think Jimmy is thinking that he is going to go to a team that is ready to win the Super Bowl. So I think
It's Steve,
I think I
Mike,
think
Mike,
if
Mike Tomlin
I
doesn't
would
want him.
yeah I would
And
I have an advice to Jimmy. Can I talk to Jimmy? Yeah.
yes,
Okay. Jimmy, listen. Think about this situation as you are going to ask out for you are going to ask a girl out. That girl, that Super Bowl winning team that you are expecting is like 10, and your quality of play is like probably 6, maybe 5. So it isn't a match. So go to a team that will give you another 3 to 4 years contract and make the money while you can. Because you had your chance over here. You had Kyle Shanahan, you had Debo Samuel this year. Got blasted.
and
I
Debo
mean,
Samuel for
before
3
the
years.
game, before the game against Rams, the playoff game, Debo came out publicly and said, "This guy, what Jimmy all does is win," and you repaid him with a hospital ball that got him almost killed. That's what you did. So please understand your capability, your limitations, and go to a team that accepts you for who you are. That's all I have to say.